everybody! Another chapter of New Moon. I'm sorry it's been so long. I've been crazy busy. But I've been working on it. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. Chapter 12 is titled Intruder, and we left off where Bella's in her room, being Bella, and sucking at life. There's a noise at her window, actually. My eyes flew wide open with fright. Confused and clumsy with sleep, I stumbled out of my bed and to the window. I needed 2 seconds to shake off the horror before I could move, but then I hurried to the window. She was already at the window. She re-hurried to the window without moving. Jacob was clinging precariously to the top of the spruce that grew in the middle of Charlie's little front yard. He's swinging from the tree and going to try to propel himself into Bella's window. He lands agilely into Bella's room, landing on the balls of his feet with a low thud. Doesn't even wake Charlie up. I cried myself to sleep over this boy. She cries herself to sleep about everything. He'd left a new nightmare behind him, like an infection in a sore, the insult after the injury. He comes to apologize, Bella being kind of a snotty child. I don't accept. She tries to push him out the window. I tried to shove him back out the window. After all, if this was a dream, it wouldn't really hurt him. And if it's not a dream, which I'm totally assuming it's not a dream at this point, you're gonna push him out a window? Really? I understand you're angry at him, and I understand that you cry yourself to sleep over him, but pushing him out of a window really isn't gonna solve any of your problems. Suddenly, it was just more than I could handle. It felt as if all of my sleepless nights were crashing down on me en masse. If she's having so many sleepless nights, how is she having all these nightmares? Nightmares only occur while you're sleeping. I don't know, she wakes up in the middle of the night all the time. She wakes up from a nightmare, so she had to have been sleeping. So she doesn't have sleepless nights, she just has nightmare-filled nights instead. She wants to know why Jacob's acting all weird, and he says he can't explain. He wishes he could, but he can't. And then he says, "Look, Bella, haven't you ever had a secret that you couldn't tell anyone?" Alright. So Bella's thinking, oh, he's totally talking about the Cullens. And he knows that she knows that he knows what he's talking about. I don't know why you came here, Jacob, if you were just going to give me riddles instead of answers. I'm sorry, this is so frustrating. Then Jacob gets really, really mad at Bella because he says, you already know the answer, but we don't know what the question is. So Bella knows the answer to an unknown question, which is good because she doesn't seem to have answers for anything else. My secret! You can do it! You know the answer! Oh, so we know what the secret is, which isn't really a question. It's just knowing a secret. He didn't ask, what's my secret? And they talk about the first time that they were at the beach together, at the push, and what they were talking about. I don't know if you guys read the last one or listened to the last one. They are on the beach at La Push, and Jacob's explaining the tribe stories to Bella about how they're enemies of the vampires, also known as the Cold Ones. That's it. But Bella can't seem to remember any of it because she's an idiot. Jacob says that he's breaking loyalty ties by trying to tell Bella what the secret is, and he physically cannot tell her. Bella suggests running away together. Excuse me? Bella needs to make up her mind, alright? She either wants the vampire or she wants Jake. She can't have both. She can't run away with both guys. And of course Jacob's all into that idea. I would run with you, though, if I could. Jacob keeps talking about the loyalty stuff and being really vague about it. Bella is just angry. Why are you here? What are you doing? Why are you here if you can't tell me anything? You're annoying me. Jacob tries to apologize. He says, "After that stupid movie, I promised you that I wouldn't ever hurt you. So I really blew it this afternoon, didn't I?" Bella is driving me up a wall. That's his apology, or re-apology, because she denied the first one. All she says is, "I know you didn't want to do it, Jake. It's okay." It's obviously not okay. You're talking about another hole in your chest and all these new nightmares and how you're having nightmare-filled sleepless nights. And it's okay. I don't understand you, Bella. She gets herself into these situations. "Thanks, Bella." He took my hand. "I'm going to do what I can to be here for you, just like I promised." Jacob tells Bella that she has to figure it out because he can't tell her. Leaves her with that. I closed my eyes, trying to make sense of it, only to be swallowed up by unconsciousness so swiftly that it was disorienting. How can you be disoriented in sleep? Like, I fell asleep so suddenly I was disoriented. How can you be disoriented if you're asleep? It was not the peaceful, dreamless sleep I'd yearned for. Of course not. Of course not. Why would anything ever be peaceful with Bella? In the dream, Jacob turns into a red-brown wolf with dark, intelligent eyes. The wolf stared intently at me, trying to convey something vital with his intelligent eyes. His eyes must be very, very intelligent. The black-brown, familiar eyes of Jacob Black. I woke screaming at the top of my lungs. Which you do basically every night anyway, so I don't know why this is any different. "Werewolf!" I gasped. "Werewolf!" What kind of place was this? Could a world really exist where ancient legends went wandering around the borders of tiny, insignificant towns facing down mythical monsters? Did this mean every impossible fairy tale was grounded somewhere in absolute truth? Was there anything sane or normal at all, or was everything just magic and ghost stories? Well, you've had vampires in your life for a little while. I don't understand why she's all of a sudden, are there such things as mythical beings? This whole saga is about vampires. Obviously, in Bella's world, there are mythical beings. I don't know why she's so shocked. But Jacob, the only human I'd ever been able to relate to, and he wasn't even human. Oh, Bella. What did this say about me? I knew the answer to that one. Oh, she knows an answer. It said that there was something deeply wrong with me. Yes! Why else would my life be filled with characters from horror movies? Why else would I care so much about them that it would tear big chunks right out of my chest when they went off along their mythical ways? Oh my god, Bella. Oh, Bella. And now she has to see Jake, because she figured it out. So she can go tell him. Bella says to Charlie, "I'm going on a plush." And he says, "No, you're not." She says, "Okay." Charlie's talking about how at the latest murder scene, there's been blood and bloody paw prints. Bella connects that with Jacob and the werewolves being the ones killing people. She starts comparing it to the Cullens, who don't kill humans, and she says, "The werewolves had chosen a different path. Now, what should I choose?" But that's the end of the chapter. So I guess I'll give you guys a really short recap. Jacob is the intruder at Bella's house. He tells her that he has a secret he can't tell her, which is obvious because if he could tell her, it wouldn't be a secret. Bella figures out what Jacob's secret is. Surprise! Jacob's a werewolf! End of chapter. The next chapter is chapter 13, titled Killer. I'll see you guys then. Bye.